Now at 6, a suspected drunk driver slams into a child's bedroom, trapping the little girl underneath his truck.
Tonight, new details about the suspect now in jail. His name is Isaac Barbosa Jr. The 23-year-old is a firefighter with the Kerrville Fire Department.
Let's turn to Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos, who joins us live. Henry, first of all, how is that child doing?
It's what many of us want to know, Aaron and Sharon. The 8-year-old was flown here to a San Antonio hospital with life-threatening injuries. At last check, she is in critical condition. Now I want to show you the home where it all happened in Kerrville. You can see the massive hole now covered by a tarp. This is where police say the 23-year-old driver, Isaac Barbosa, crashed into the bedroom at the home on Leland. Police say the suspect was driving drunk when he veered off the road and crashed into the house just before 11 last night. Now it took first responders from 3 different agencies to free the little girl who was pinned underneath the truck. Barbosa is a firefighter and EMT with the Kerrville Fire Department. He had been with the department for less than a year. Barbosa was arrested at the scene for intoxication assault with a vehicle causing serious bodily injury. His bond has been set at $65,000. He is in the Kerrville jail tonight. The city of Kerrville officials with these sentiments that many of us are feeling with the family, saying that their thoughts and their prayers are with the injured little girl and their family. We're live in the medical center. Henry Ramos, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.